be center. I'll be center with you. Yes. Yeah. chance you know which teams are playing?
Yes.
Or where?
U of S and SAIT.
Oh yeah, you have
USASC.
Yeah, yeah. Is that Tegan right there?
Well, that's what I thought would be the one.
That's number 13.
Grace?
Sounds
Oh
right.
no, the one beside the girl.
Yeah. Looks like 13.
Is
Welcome back, rugby fans. My name is An, and your play-by-play voice for this afternoon's matchup between the SAIT Trojans women's and University of Saskatchewan women's. We'll bring you action live shortly, but for now, we'll take a quick break. Thanks for joining us this afternoon from the Calgary Rugby Union fields. Broadcast. We are just moments away from resuming the final action. Here, rugby between the SAIT women's and University of. They'll keep going. Say Trojans. They'll go, keep going. And they'll get a try. Say Trojans. Will go 5-0. Early in the first frame of this rugby game. 5-0 for you, say Trojans. It's a good start. They'll now kick this goal. And they'll score that. Will add 2 more points to that, making it 7-0 SAIT to begin their first try goal. And rightfully, SAIT Trojans have the lead. They made their space open. They drived it forward. And they're rightfully on the scoreboard. It will be Saskatchewan with the ball now. Huskies Athletics, the team name. They'll kick it. Hopefully, SAIT Trojans can get another catch and drive forward. That catch didn't land well, but SAIT Trojans will collect it though. They'll go right wing now. They'll get tackled. Down to the left. Now they will take it down. And that will stay out of bounds on the sidelines for yet another throw-in. A couple of throw-ins already so far this game. We're approaching just the 8-minute mark of this rugby game. They'll go right wing. They'll pass it more to the right. Backhand pass. They're closer to the defensive zone though, but they'll try to regain entry. SAIT Trojans moving the ball really well. They'll get tackled and log jump there. But now they'll release it to the left. They'll go left. They'll gain free space. They were really open, but won't connect that pass well. They'll drag it down. They'll keep going. It's still free ball for SAIT Trojans. Towards the left. And whistles on that play, so we'll get a short stoppage of play. With it being Saskatchewan's ball, number 1 will get tackled. Down to the left. University of Saskatchewan with the ball still. And lot of cheer from the crowd as SAIT made a tackle there. They'll get lock jammed again. SAIT Trojans trying to clear that zone. Towards the right. University of Saskatchewan looking for their offensive push. They have just crossed the middle line. Over to the left. And number 10 will make room but gets tackled short. SAIT Trojans. University of Saskatchewan. Husky Athletics. Number 11. Lot of suggestions coming from the crowd if you can hear in the background. Towards the left. Couple of players stretching out and making sure they are all right. And they'll get whistled on that play, so a stoppage in play and a penalty possibly. And looks like we have trainer on the field. And the play will get the attention near the sideline. About 30 minutes passed since we began this first period, so we are almost heading into the halfway time. Around 7 minutes more. Unfortunately, we don't have the digitalized scoreboard that's kept up here in the fields, so we are relying on our time and clock as well as the scorekeeping as well. If I have made any mistakes, I deeply apologize. We'll get in track once it comes through the regular new rugby season. It's SAIT Trojans now. Alright, SAIT Trojans have some opportunity now. It was their ball for temporarily. Now there is a logjam and getting tackled. It was kicked. They'll try to release. Number 10, good tackle for SAIT Trojans. Fans loving it. Still looking. They're open all the way and scores. Make that 5 more, 12-0 for SAIT Trojans. Second try of the game. The SAIT Women's Trojans definitely playing better than SAIT Men's had a game earlier on. It will be now a kick goal. Kick goal for SAIT Trojans. And they'll get that in. No signal from the referee dome that made it in. From my angle, it did. So we'll make it 14-0 for SAIT. 2 points coming from that kick goal. As we get ready to return face off from the middle. Saskatchewan will have the ball. They'll kick it towards the SAIT Trojan zone. Sends it down. SAIT Trojans have a lot of space to work with, but will fumble the ball and will reset. All right, we'll reset for a scrum now. It will be University of Saskatchewan's ball to recover from the scrum. They'll send it down in the middle, down low. Yeah, University of Saskatchewan wins it. Sends it towards the left. They have open zone in the left, but that gets fumbled. They'll take it and get shot tackled. Sends it to the left. It's SAIT Trojans with lot of room and space. They'll run forward. They will keep going. Number 15 for SAIT Trojans. And fumble right before the try line. Good chance though there for the SAIT Trojans. Really an awesome opportunity to convert. SAIT Trojans almost there again. Lot of traffic in front of that area. They'll try to release it out of the hands of University of Saskatchewan. Husky Athletics now drives to the left, far left side on the sidelines. Get tackled. Releases the ball. Around the 20-minute mark of this rugby game, we'll have around 20 more minutes before the halftime whistle. So for the SAIT Trojans women, if you're just joining live on the broadcast, 14-0 to report a couple of tries and a couple of kick goals as well. Makes it 14-0. SAIT Trojans have the ball. They'll win it. They'll go left. They'll regain the zone. They'll keep players open. To the left. But they'll regain and scores! So 19-0 for SAIT. They are doing all the right things in this game so far, keeping themselves open, getting it to players. So 19-0 for the SAIT Trojans. Number 15 will take the kick goal. And that will get a nice kick goal. Make it 21-0 for the SAIT Trojans. As we are now in the middle frame of the first quarter. The officials having some discussion. With presumably the coaching staff. And Saskatchewan will have the ball to kick it to SAIT Trojans' defensive zone. And another opportunity for SAIT Trojans to gain entry. That was a short low kick. They'll send it far left. The ball is now in the hands of SAIT Trojans. Gets locked jump, tackled again. Great turnout here at the Calgary Rugby Union field number 1, where we are bringing you live coverage action between the SAIT Trojans and the University of Saskatchewan. They have ground cover and get shortly tackled. A lot of cheer coming from the audiences. They have, and the pass has been fumbled, and that will go out of the sidelines. It will be SAIT Trojans' ball to throw into the sidelines, number 2. And looks like a quick stoppage in play. The ball will a scrum. Looks like number 7 for University of Saskatchewan will send down the ball to the middle for the scrum. Actually, number 9, pardon me. Sends it to the far left wing. And a stoppage in play there. Whistles from on that. So it looks like we'll get another scrum, a penalty possibly, with SAIT Trojans' chance to keep possession. Sends it to the left wing. University of Saskatchewan now. And they'll get tackle short of that area. Down in the middle near. Sends it to the far right. And another tackle to bring you this action. If you're just tuning in, 21-0 for your SAIT Trojans. 1:25 is the time here at Mountain Standard Time here in Calgary. If you're joining live on the broadcast, thanks for spending this afternoon with us on SAIT Trojans or ACAC TV. Nice beautiful skies and sunny out here in Calgary. Later this afternoon we'll have some hockey action as well. A scrum in the middle now. The ball is still locked in. It's SAIT Trojans with the ball now. They'll move it to the right. They'll go all the way down. And they'll push and they'll score a try. And they'll add 5 points to the score. 26-0. 26-0 for SAIT Trojans. And they'll go for a kick goal now. So University of Saskatchewan not on the board yet. They haven't been able to remain free as much as the SAIT would have been have to. And they'll score that kick goal as well. So we'll add 2 more points. Make it 28-0 for your SAIT Trojans. Already University of Saskatchewan now. Down in the middle, they'll send it down to SAIT Trojans defensive zone. SAIT Trojans will successfully catch it. Get tackled, but they look to free the ball. They do. Looking for a middle zone coverage. Good try there, but gets tackled again. Ball is released over to the right. Now down to the middle. And whistles on that play. It will be SAIT Trojans' ball. They'll kick it out to the sidelines. From what I understand, it will be SAIT Trojans throw-in since they had the possession of the ball. And that doesn't stay within the hands of a SAIT Trojan. So, Husky Athletics, University of Saskatchewan will grab that. Number 8 will drag it forward. Not sure if that pass was from the back end or not. but they'll let resume play. A few players crashing on that tackle. University of Saskatchewan still with the ball. They haven't gotten on the scoreboard yet. They're looking to get doing that. They do have few open players to work with. And looks like number 25 will ask for a substitution to head off. And get some fresh legs on the field with approximately 10 minutes remaining in the first frame of this rugby game. And University of Saskatchewan will reset and get the ball. Moving it to the right side. Good tackle. And another stoppage in play. A scrum resulting from a penalty. Looks like SAIT Trojans will have the benefit of doubt on that one. SAIT Trojans. They'll take it down. The ball is still alive, but it's tackled now. They'll send it to the left. They have free open space. They'll keep going. Ball is still alive. They'll keep going down on the near left wing. They'll keep sending it to the right now. They'll go right now. They will drag on the middle lane. SAIT Trojans still with the ball. They'll go now right. They'll open a free space. Looks like that's number 15. And they will score a try. Or maybe not until the ball is on the ground. And now you can officially call it a try. So we'll add 5 more points to that 33-0. The SAIT Trojans, they haven't given up much space for University of Saskatchewan. Time for a kick goal. Number 15 will take it. And that will go in. Add 2 more to the tally. Make it 35-0 for the SAIT Trojans. So total complete opposite of games what we have seen this afternoon. It was the SAIT. It is the SAIT women's dominating the University of Saskatchewan. Meanwhile, earlier this afternoon, it was the University of Alberta dominating the SAIT Trojans men's. From our advantage point of view, from the broadcast booth, here at the Calgary Rugby Union Field. We are just maybe 4 minutes away from the end of the first half between these two teams. SAIT Trojans playing well and composed so far, making all the right decisions, keeping their spaces open and not letting University of Saskatchewan bounce back. University of Saskatchewan will find them closer to their zone though. Their offensive zone, that is. Inching that bit closer. Will it be a try? Keeping a close eye. Not yet. The referee's arm doesn't go up. Still fighting for that ball. And they'll finally get on the board. University of Saskatchewan will make it 35-5. And some life into the game added by the forwards of Saskatchewan. High fives and hand taps going around. So now a kick take for Saskatchewan. Setting it up. And that will be missed out of bounds. So we'll keep the score as it is, 35-5. Leading SAIT. Just shortly before Saskatchewan added their try point. Their first of the game. But their kick goal goes in vain and doesn't produce a point. All right, welcome back to rugby action. Couple more minutes left for the passage in halftime. SAIT Trojans will get one last rush. Gets tackle, logjam in between. Down to the left. Ball is still in the control of SAIT Trojans. And they'll blow that play dead. Down to the right wing for SAIT Trojans now. They'll try to find a middle lane. They'll keep pushing. The ball is still alive and will get tackled down. Another opportunity for SAIT Trojans down the left alley. Yeah, keep going. Number 15 will get the try. So SAIT Trojans will add more to the tally. 40-5 for SAIT. And then they will set up the one kick goal. And then presumably we can call it halftime after that's taken. Oh, looks like that was not counted. So we'll take it to a scrum. So we'll keep. It will be scrum and advantage of SAIT Trojans. University of Saskatchewan has all the momentum right now, but they'll get tackled. Number 13 had a good run. And that will do it for the first half of this rugby matchup. Your SAIT Trojans lead at 35-5. We'll take a quick break on SAIT Trojans TV and be right back.
Like you're smelling yourself. Not a real thing. Gull? I don't know where in this economy? Yeah, so that'll be really cool to see him play a live show and. No. Well, they're just cooking cameras. Never. Are you guys doing commentary on the match too?
Yeah. I am the one. All right, we are back on your SAIT Trojans YouTube broadcast. My name is Anand. Your final coverage of this action between Husky Athletics, the University of Saskatchewan, moving from left to right on your screens, and SAIT Trojans moving from left to right, and your Saskatchewan moving from right to left. If you're just joining back on the broadcast, SAIT Trojans have had a strong start, 35-5 against the Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan did have their prettiest of the moments getting their first try, but it's all SAIT Trojans at the moment, as they have converted around 5 tries to make it 35-5. One of the tries was not converted since they called a penalty on that one. Scrum had to be ensued. Official for this matchup wearing the pink shirt, and at the sidelines you have 2 officials as well. SAIT Trojans with the ball. To the left. Resetting the play now in a scrum. Looking to reset the ball again, but it's still locked inside the scrum. University of Saskatchewan having that advantageous ball. Couple of players collide and fall over, so it won't be easily unlocked in the meantime. SAIT Trojans from that scrum gets the ball. They'll go drag it forward. And they score a try. Now let's make it 40-5 for SAIT Trojans. And we'll go for a kick now. So 40-5, commanding lead for SAIT Trojans. The men's team have done well so far.
Oh yeah. Especially with the cake. I think she's 15. Yeah. Oh, so good. Yeah, we're watching the puppy. Oh, are you watching? Yeah. Where are you? We're just. Yeah, you can see Garrett actually. He's sitting there with his arms stretched out. Oh, the yeah, whitish. I see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah.
Alright, we'll take the kick now, number 15.
Okay.
From the audience perspective, looks like number 15 is won by Kate, but that kick will go as intended. But good effort nonetheless from SAIT Trojans to command the lead. 40-5, 40-5 as per our tallies. And this will return face off. Ball reset for Saskatchewan. As we are into the 10-15 mark into the game. Still lots of time for both the teams to make their final verdict. It's SAIT Trojans with the ball now. They're making room and space for them. But they'll get tackled. Now free ball. Down to the right. They'll keep going. They look for a middle lane but gets tackled. Now the plan will be to go on the left side. And good switch. And they'll get all the way down. She's all free. Number 7 will score a try. And make that 45-5. For your SAIT Trojans, another opportunity for them to take the kick goal. So good game. If you're a Calgary fan coming from SAIT Trojan camp. Saskatchewan will need to do some of regrouping. Like we had mainly for the men's game as well. The SAIT Trojans needed regrouping for the men's division. And so 45-5. And ball will reset to the middle where Saskatchewan will have the ball. And then the plan will be to kick it. SAIT Trojans will retrieve it. They'll have offensive up end. Thanks for joining us once again this afternoon, wherever you're joining from. Kudos to if you're spending the time afternoon with us. And we'll be right headed to Orthodox right after this. I'll see you all at hockey as well. We have the hockey this evening as well. I'll get to the teams in matchup here soon. But excited to head down to Orthodox as well. I love that arena very much. So you will see me down there as well in a short bit. But let's focus our lenses into rugby now. And they'll get tackled right by the sidelines. It was SAIT Trojans with the possession, so they'll keep the ball. Who's coming in to throw in is the question. Never mind. Change of plans. It will be University of Saskatchewan Husky Athletics. Gonna throw in that ball. Saskatchewan. Good catch there. Sends it to the right. They'll go right wing. They'll utilize all the free space they have. Still looking for consistent possession from both these teams. 45-5 for SAIT as we speak. Saskatchewan looking for an opportunity. Number 1 got tackled for Saskatchewan. Once again, we didn't receive official confirmation of the rosters, who is playing and who is wearing those jersey numbers. Just because there were last minute jersey numbers according to the coaching staff. Just making sure all the players are a good sporting commitment. Looks like a SAIT Trojans athletic therapist is helping out the Saskatchewan team. And we'll have whistles on that play. A quick time check. It's 2 p.m. here in Calgary. Just 1 hour done. After the match resumes, so we are looking at another 20 minutes or so in the game, with SAIT currently with a commanding lead, 45-5. Saskatchewan with the ball now. Down in the middle, they'll tackle and fumble. Saskatchewan still. Let me quickly find you the details for the SAIT Trojans matchup hockey this evening. Quickly for you. Feel like I saw it on the SAIT Trojan story on the Instagram account. Yeah, Sunday, October 6th, it's the SAIT Trojans versus the Medicine Hat Rattlers. Collegiate female hockey in Okotoks. Warm-up starts at 3:45. And then during the first intermission, you can cheer on the OMHA U9 females as they play a 5-on-5 game. And in the second intermission was the shoot to win contest with our OOAA under 15 AAA Rocky Mountain Raiders. And the post game, SAIT Trojans women's team will be available for autographs and photo opportunities. It's the Women's Hockey Showdown on ACAC TV tonight at 4 p.m. Come down to Okotoks at the Vikings Rental Center, formerly known as the Centennial Arena, home of the Okotoks Oilers. You can come visit us down there as well and see some women's hockey action as well as now. Stay tuned right now. Don't go anywhere on your screens. We have rugby action as we wind down with around few minutes remaining. All right, Saskatchewan. And will get tackled down. They won't give that many free space to Saskatchewan as we have seen it all afternoon. And the flag remains in the air. Number 11 got tackled. To the far left. Down to the middle. The SAIT Trojans will keep going. The ball is still alive and they will score. They'll score another try. Score number 50 for the SAIT Trojans. Dominating this game completely. And they'll go in for a kick. Couldn't see from this advantage point who that number scorer was. And don't have live stats in front of me as well. So can't confirm who the tries were. But good effort. Overall effort by the SAIT Trojans. 50-5.
My sister plays rugby for SAIT.
And will return to the center face off for a kick for Saskatchewan. 52-5. Say Trojans have the ball now. They'll look for an open lane, but can't find temporarily at the moment. They'll drag it. They had some free space, but Saskatchewan will cover that open gap. Now passing towards the right. They have a lot of free room on the right. They'll keep going and slow down with that pressure mounting on that side. Good work, as you can hear from the backgrounds. The Trojans have played extremely well this matchup against the University of Saskatchewan. Good result if you're coming out of this afternoon. Total opposite landscape of what we saw in the men's game. Once again, thanks for spending the time this afternoon with us. Kudos to Cody, Ethan, much of a tech crew, and Robin as well for this opportunity for rugby. And we might have another try here for St. Trojans. They'll go all the way down past and they'll score that. So 55-5 for SAIT. Good lead. On the far left corner they went. This game is slowing down as we can put St. Trojans into the victorious mode on how they have performed so far this afternoon. Good matchup between couple of teams. Great mix of tournament as well. We had a Battle of Alberta between Calgary and Edmonton. We now have Saskatchewan and the Calgary battle. There will be supposed to be one more game, but that's going to be called off. So 2 games, wonderful action on St. Trojans TV on YouTube. It's St. Trojans with the ball still. They'll regain ground. There is only one person to tackle. They'll keep going. St. Trojans will make groundwork and score the next try. Breakaway. 60-5. And good kick that is. Make that 62-5. Sixty-two to 5 lead St. Trojans. They have been doing all the work this game so far. Say Trojans. Looking for an opening. Saskatchewan now. They'll get close to it, but they'll get tackled short of it. Saskatchewan. They have the ball racing down the middle lane. Now towards the middle. They are close to being open. Getting their second try of the game. They need to free up the ball one more time. And it will be SAIT Trojans on the other end. Can they go get it? There is a race for the ball. There is nobody can. SAIT Trojans get it. They will. And it will be a change of possession. SAIT Trojans will get it. SAIT Trojans doing all the right thing, capitalizing on the small mistakes the Saskatchewan has made. Over to the left wing. She is more open. Keep on going. They are going. She's going. All by herself. Another breakaway and a try. Scores. So we'll add 5 more to that. 67-5 in favor of your Calgary SAIT Trojans. SAIT Trojans will truly feel proud on the effort they have put together. Returning back to the center area for a resume play. We are slowly winding down. We can report approximately 6 minutes left. Will be the verdict from when we started. The game truly in the hands of SAIT Trojans. But Saskatchewan with the ball now in the middle. Kick low this time. SAIT Trojans will collect it. They have room to work with. But they couldn't execute that pass well. But it will get. They'll get a free now. They'll go. And they'll get tackled right around the middle area of the field. They'll go for left wing. It's still in the left. The ball is still alive. And it will get in a log jam. A scrum now, a penalty looks like in favor of SAIT. Trojans, your Calgary team. And we have another whistle on that play. Madison Rattlers coming to town. Little later on in Okotoks, when the SAIT Trojans will host them at the Okotoks Arena, formerly known as the Sentinel Arena, now the Vikings Rental Arena, home of the Okotoks Oilers in the BCHL. A little showdown matchup between the two hockey teams. Ball is in no man's land for now, but SAIT Trojans will claim it. They'll go all the way to the right. They'll get their spaces open. They'll try to get tackled, but she's open. She'll go full force without being tackled. Does it get stopped yet? And looks like there is a penalty call on that one. She was making all the ground, but play will get stopped there. A scrum penalty in favor of SAIT Trojans as they have the ball. No, Saskatchewan has the ball, pardon me. Saskatchewan has a lot of ground to cover where. And the ball is crowded near the try line for SAIT. But it's Saskatchewan with the ball making progress. Saskatchewan will get the ball. We are heading into the closer moments of this game. After this, majority of our crew is headed back to Okotoks to bring you the action of the women's hockey between the Medicine Hat Rattlers and SAIT Trojans women's hockey showdown. Lot of cool opportunities in between intermissions as well, so don't go anywhere from your seats. Now a log jam. University of Saskatchewan. University of Saskatchewan with the possession still. And will reset on the middle line. Thanks for watching this afternoon matchup. We appreciate you hanging out with us. My name is Anand, your play-by-play voice for this matchup, as well as to our awesome technical crew and Robin managing this broadcast, being ready for it to catch all the recaps and live action on your victorious women's rugby game as we're heading to the final moments. Looks like we might see a scrum ensue from that. Sends it down, looking for a lane. Sends it to the right, more right. The ball is still alive. They'll go, keep going. And will get tackled down with force. Appreciation from the crowd though with the good amount of tackle. It's Saskatchewan with the possession, looks like now. And that will go out of bounds to the sideline. Couple of players on the field. Requiring some attention. It's a warm day out here, so probably factor of that catch when loose ball. Something to watch out for. A University of Saskatchewan player is on the field. Maybe injured, maybe just taking a break. But we'll see how that unfolds. Good couple of tackles. Now over to the middle. And that will get as a loose tackle. University of Saskatchewan with the ball now making much more groomed ground than they used to. Let's say Trojans the other way now. tackling and fumbling and pushing to the ground. And University of Saskatchewan, a single player will make some ground. And good tackle by the SAIT Trojans. And that will do it. Your SAIT Trojans from our tallies will win 67-5. Thanks for watching. Coming up next is hockey at Okotoks. Safe travels home and have a great afternoon.